roads in twilight dark. Shadows whisper, feel the spark. Lonely paths the woods can hide. Ghosts of memories side by side. Moonlight breaking through the trees, whispering winds, a gentle breeze. Silent echoes from the past. Footsteps fade, but echoes last. Moonlight breaking through the trees, whispering winds, a gentle breeze. Silent echoes from the past. Footsteps fade, but echoes last. Ghosts of the backwoods calling now. Lost in the night, they twist and shout. Echoes of time never fade away. In the backwoods they will stay. Ancient songs from voices old, stories of hearts that once were bold. Deep in the forest, secrets lie. Hidden tears that never dry. Flickering lights in shadows roll. Backwoods whispers lead me home. Silent specters dance and play, guiding through the nights of day. Moonlight breaking through the trees, whispering winds, a gentle breeze. Silent echoes from the past. Footsteps fade, but echoes last. Ghosts of the backwoods calling out. Lost in the night, they twist and shout. Echoes of time never fade away. In the backwoods they will stay.
All right, let's get the music, get the tunes going. All right, we got a couple things we're going to open tonight. Definitely probably keep this to an hour. We'll see who, if anyone, shows up. We'll talk some cards and coins. And if nobody shows up, we'll just open up a couple things and call it a night. one envelope to do tonight. First, let's do the top 10 update on the magic cards. Pop over here. It is still the best in number 1, which will probably always be for the most part. Then Force of Will, Vampiric Tutor popped up to 3. So that version of Vampiric Tutor is now 3. Heuristic Study is 4. We will pop that into 4. The other Vampiric Tutor is 5. Some big shifts since the last time I was on. Roga gonna come down to 6. Put them right there. Now let's move them over a little bit. Center them up a little bit better. Supposed to be 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Phyrexian Tower going to 7. Over to 8 there. Bloodthirsty and Chroma's Memorial is actually going to 10, but I don't even think I even have that graphic for it. So pretty sure I don't have a Roma's Memorial, so we will leave doubling season in. I'll have to update that next time. So there's the update on where those have gone. Got a couple things to open. A couple packages here. One from PCGS. Put an envelope of a card. The card feels like it's on that side. Try not to. Well, I guess I'll rip this side of the envelope. And I think this has probably got to be a magic card, I'm guessing now. Yeah. So a Gisa Glorious Resurrector in the foil promo. one that I did not have yet. I don't know if these are or not. Well, I guess leave it that way for now. So the promo version of Gisa, Glorious Resurrector from Midnight Hunt. A little emblem in the corner there. Pull out the old Gisa box. Try not to get a glare on it. And throw it in. I think I have the other promo version of this. Oh, no. That's another one of those. I thought I had the dated one. Do I have the dated one, or is the dated... I know I had a dated one. I don't know which Gisa card it was that was dated. Or I could have been. I could have been mistaken too. No dated promo. I almost know that that's not correct. So there's another one of those. Maybe I was just imagining that. But anyways, two of those now. Let's pop over to the Gisa collection here. It doesn't say I have a promo other than that. That looks like that. There's 2 on that one. All right, updated. I am going to let's open this up from PCGS. So I signed up for a account to be able to grade a card or cards, coins, send coins in for grade. And so I paid for the account. I didn't expect to get anything, but this obviously is like a welcome packet or something. So let's see what they're sending us. We're eventually gonna go and be sending in some coins for grading, just to see what we end up getting. So this is just a packing slip here. Saying that I signed up for the Silver Collectors Club. Oh, here's a bunch of stuff. Let's see we get a PCGS market report. Looks like it's kind of just a magazine publication with some articles. Key to finding rare piece silver dollars. Some other, looks like, articles. Like a little bit of some type of price guide here, a little bit in the back. This must be another article tied into Liberty Seated Quarters. Yeah, it's a price guide for it. So that. A stack of forms. Looks like submission guidelines. Basically the paperwork that goes in with submitting coins. So they're sending you what? A couple of these? As far as I understand, this paperwork can be gotten off of their website too. When you basically can fill it out online and then print it to send with the coins. But it's like probably sent about 6 of these. That's kind of cool. So we got some submission forms. And let's see. Kind of the layout of the prices for doing submissions. Looks like okay. Coins and banknotes. So kind of laying out the prices for us all. That's it for that. Alright. So, if I remember right, this was a whatnot buy. And I think it was a coin for the Old West collection. So we might be adding something to the Old West collection. Get my sheet here so I know what I'm looking at if I think that's what it is. So let's get into this. I've got to redo my other camera for the close-ups. I had a different camera going, but apparently the app is no longer supported for it and stuff, so I have to set that up probably before tomorrow, because I think tomorrow I'm probably going to do a little bit of coin roll hunting and stuff. So this is the one that I know I bought and bid on. But let's see, what do we get? They sent some type of foreign coin. I don't really know. This is where that other camera was coming really handy. A 1. Where that's from. like a 1951, 1951 or a 1960. No, it's a 1951 something. Who knows where it's from? And then this is a 2021. I have no idea where that's from. So they threw in a couple foreign coins in the order, which is cool. But this is actually what I ended up ordering. Mrs. Hillbilly, hey, how you doing? So in 1848, actually Liberty is still kind of there on the head. Now it looks like there's still good detail on the back. So it's a large cent. 1848. Let's go over to the Old West coin. 1848 is going to fill one of the coins in Wyatt Earp's birth year. How you doing tonight, Mrs. Hillbilly? So we're going to copy that, paste the duplicate, slide it over. Call it an 1848 large cent for now. Make some room for it. And that's one more knocked off of knocked off of Wyatt Earp's birth year. We can actually call this, we're going to add Liberty head in there. And we'll pop back over here and take a... Oh, wrong one. Take another look at it. Not in bad shape. You can still kind of see some of the Liberty there. You can definitely still make out 1848. Now, I don't know if there is any. Let's look quick and see if there's any 1848 Liberty head large cent variations that we're going to have to look for later on. Hey, Cane Shaker. Let's see, might be something we got to look at later on here. 1847 to 1849. So I think the 1848 is probably going to be good just to throw up into the case behind me and throw it into the Wyatt Earp collection. And these two that they threw in that I don't know anything about probably aren't worth anything in the first place, so. Cane Shaker. I wasn't sure if I was going on too late tonight for anybody to actually show up in the stream or not. No, never. Not supposed to clean coins. One more towards the White Herb collection. We got, I don't even know how many to go. A lot. But yeah, Cane Shaker, no, I never clean a coin. Not supposed to. In fact, I think last week I was talking about people like wiping them down even with like something like this, like a microfiber cloth or something. You know, you're not even supposed to do that because a lot of people don't realize even a microfiber cloth will put a scratch in it. And it actually is noticeable. Maybe not by you doing it, but it's noticeable by like PCGS. If you send it into grade or something, you'll get cleaned on a slab. All right, one more package here. This, if I remember right, this is coming from Blue Ridge Silverhound on YouTube, and he sells once or twice a week on Whatnot. So, but he's got one of probably my favorite YouTube channels to watch on the coin side of things. He does a excellent like a weekly, I think he calls it Monday pocket change market watch or something like that. Kind of a lot like the market watches that I like to watch on the Magic the Gathering card side of things. But he pulls recent sales from eBay, heritage collections or heritage auctions, and I think great collections and stuff, and goes over like what sold for the week on those platforms. And a lot of times he goes over not even graded coins. A lot of times he's got one video that he calls the pocket change weekly market watch or something like that, which means none of it is graded. And so I wanted to pick up these. I have both of these coins already, but they are in a intact, I'll call it an intact silver proof set that I just would rather, I guess, not crack the proof set open. But I wanted both of these coins in a kind of a solo version to where it wasn't encased in a proof set. So this one is in pretty good shape. It's a 2004 Wisconsin quarter. This is probably going to shine really bad. but it is a San Francisco minted proof. Pretty high cameo on that, but it's the Wisconsin. And that's the coin that I think I got a handful of coins, regular business strike, circulated quarters of this to check for that third leaf in that corn or mint error. So I wanted that one, and I wanted this one, essentially because we are essentially from Minnesota and Wisconsin. So this one, I don't know, I might have to buy this one again. It's got a little bit in the trees there. But other than that, a pretty good looking quarter. Don't look like there's anything wrong with the obverse side. Just a little bit, and it probably don't even show up on camera, but a little bit of darkening, and it probably looks worse to me in person than the camera really picking it up. But right in the middle of the quarter on the trees. So I don't know if that's gonna be, we're just talking about not cleaning things, so this might be another buy. But these are both 90% silver proofs, so Wisconsin looks to be about as good as you're going to get it. And the Minnesota's just got a little bit of discoloration in the center, which I can live with, but I will probably find another buy of that one in the future, just to try to get one that's even a little bit better. And I am almost out of coffee. What are we at? About a half an hour into the stream. Let's open up, since we got some time now, because all my mail day stuff is open. Let's do the last 2 packs of Monster Girl out of the box. So common, some type of fairy or something. I don't know what she's supposed to be. I don't really know what she's supposed to be. I think there's 3 commons, a rare, and then a secret rare, or an SR, or better. Unicorn, Miss Unicorn. And the rare is going to be some kind of snake. I don't know if I've gotten that rare yet or not. Let's see. And the SR. That's an SR I have not hit. So the box has been pretty good to me. And we took a long time getting through this box. It's been months at a pack or 2 a stream. I'll have to go through and see if I got that rare. But I do not recall seeing that SR. And I know you can typically get multiple SRs in one box, but that's all right. I don't know if I'm going to see another pack or another box of Monster Girl, just because they are so expensive right now. And I I don't even know if there's a box for sale on any platform in the US right now. So that's a common. Genie. It reminds me of I Dream of Genie, the old show. I don't know if I've gotten that common before. I don't think the camera's picking it up, but a couple printer lines. That camera really doesn't pick it up at all, but I can kind of see it. And a common, I think I've seen her before. Some type of Miss Samurai warrior. I don't know. I know I've gotten this card before, but I don't know what she's supposed to be. I would definitely have to go to the book. Definitely have to go to the book to see what she's supposed to be. And the rare, I've not got that rare. I know for a fact that I've not seen the fire throwing. I don't know, she's supposed to be a mouse. So actually 2 decent last packs of the box. And an SR. I think I've seen that SR before. But rares are usually probably worth somewhere between $6 and $8, and then SRs are usually somewhere between 8 and 10 or so, depending on how bad somebody wants it. I gotta get myself another supply of top loaders. Yeah, let's do some more cards here. Something I have not opened a lot of, Nostalgics, because I just don't know enough about it. Kind of cool. Definitely a different art style. Reminds me of probably more MetaZoo than anything. Just desserts. Couple of, I don't know, little things eaten. Looks like cake and cupcakes. A Panda Boo. Plaga. Reminds me a lot of Pokemon. Or some type of Pokemon character anyways. Another common Bubble Shield. I think this is uncommon. It has to do with this top, like the square and then now the circle and stuff like that. So I think those were the commons. Shell Storm. A lunch break. Oh, there we go. I think that's what's called a void rare, and I think they are pretty rare actually. Rosarine. If I remember right, the all black foil cards are called a void rare. And it looks like even the bottom says illustration. Maybe does that mean variant or something? And it looks like it's probably numbered like Pokemon because it's 171 out of 167. So maybe we got something decent in that pack. Pyrox and an Athena and a Nullifying Void. So I am thinking this Rosarine is probably a void rare and maybe has a little bit of value. I don't know. We'll look it up. Or it has no value. Like most cards. Well, I am going to be able to keep definitely tonight's stream under an hour. I'm thinking tomorrow morning I'll probably pop on. I don't know what time. But we got some coins to throw under the microscope. Look for some errors. I've got a couple rolls of 2009 Lincoln pennies that we've got to go through and pick out the best options for sending in to get graded. So we'll be doing that tomorrow at some point in a stream. And I also picked up $100 worth of nickels. Actually, I picked up $50 worth of rolls of nickels and $50 of dollars that we're going to coin roll hunt at some point here in a stream, probably this upcoming weekend at some point. Crack into those $50 worth of nickels, this $50 worth of dollars. I think yeah, there's a 2000 P ender on that, so be looking for the Cheerios Eagle. I don't know what's on these. These are not Sacagaweas. And then the no date, but that should have the date on the side of the coin along the rim. So we'll look at those when we get a chance to tomorrow, probably. Yeah, like I said, we got a whole ton of nickels to go through. For a second, I thought I had something left to open, but I don't think I do. Quick 42-minute stream or so tonight. Get a couple packages opened. Set things up for some coin hunting this weekend. And I think that'll wrap this stream up before the hour mark. So anybody that stopped in, thanks for stopping in. Mrs. MTG Hillbilly, Cane Shaker, and I'm going to put a bow on it and run the outro, and we'll see anybody the next time I jump on.